Okay, so chapter 12, electricity. Okay, so some basic terms which you might have heard in previous classes, but we'll be doing these terms and discussing these terms again. So first of all, electric circuit. So what is an electric circuit? A electric circuit is a closed and continuous path of an electric current. Electric circuit, it is a closed and continuous path for electric current. Okay, now how do we define electric current? Is rate of flow of electric charge. Rate of flow of electric charge. जहां पे भी वर्ड रेट आता है that means with respect to time. So electric current is denoted by I. It is current. Rate of flow of charge means charge upon time. Okay, so basically, okay, so Q is actually charge and T is time. Okay, I is electric current. Unit of current is ampere. Unit of charge is coulomb. And unit of time is second. Okay. Now, what constitute electric current? Actually, it is flow of electrons because of which the current flows. Okay. So, the next slide I'm taking. So suppose there is an electric circuit. Okay. This is a battery. This is a bulb. This is a switch which is closed. And this is a ammeter. Okay. Now, battery has two terminals. Actually it is shown by this vertical lines, and the shorter vertical line show a negative terminal and the longer vertical line shows a positive terminal. Current always flows from positive terminal of the circuit or positive terminal of the battery. It starts from positive terminal and flow towards negative terminal. Okay. Now, when we say electric circuit is closed continuous path, it means everything like from battery to bulb, there is a wire which is connecting the bulb, connecting one terminal of the bulb. Then other terminal of bulb is connected to ammeter. Other terminal of ammeter is connected to switch. Switch is again connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So this is the closed path. If it is open at any point, then no current will flow. Current will only flow when there is a closed continuous path. Okay. Now, electric charge, we have seen current I is equal to Q upon T, where I is symbol of current, and we have seen I equals to Q upon T. I is actually current, Q is charge, and T is time. Unit of current is ampere. unit of charge is coulomb, and unit of time is seconds. Okay. Now Q, electric charge is quantized. So there is one term, electric charge. Actually, it is denoted by Q. Electric charge is quantized, means it is always an integral multiple of charge on an electron. जो Q होगा उसकी वैल्यू हमेशा चार्ज ऑन इलेक्ट्रॉन की वैल्यू से मल्टीप्लाइड बाय कोई इंटीजर नंबर होगा. So Q will always be a multiple of this number 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 multiply by n, where n is any integer. Okay. Okay. And E is actually charge on electron. It is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay. Now unit of current is, so how I can define 1 ampere current? 1 ampere current is actually current flowing through the circuit when a charge of 1 coulomb flows for 1 second. Okay. 1 ampere current is said to flow through a circuit when charge of 1 coulomb flows per second. Okay. Smaller units of current are milliampere, microampere. Milliampere means 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. Okay. Micro means 10 to the power minus 6 amperes. Okay. Now, instrument which is used to measure current is ammeter. Ammeter is instrument used to measure current. Okay. Now, how is ammeter connected in the circuit? Ammeter is always connected in series through a circuit. Okay. अब series connection और parallel connection ये detail में next coming classes में आएगा. So for time being, you can just remember this thing. Then I'll explain this in detail that what is series connection, what is parallel connection. Here you can remember that ammeter is an instrument which is used to measure current, is always connected in series. Okay. Now actually we'll be doing one numerical given in your book. Okay. So any doubt till here? If you have any doubt, please you can ask. If anybody is having any doubt, you can ask, or just send me a Y if there is no doubt, so that I can proceed to numerical part. Okay, so Hardik is having no doubt. Yes, yes. Siddharth is saying yes. Avni. Now numerical we'll discuss first. So the current of 0.5 ampere is drawn by a filament of electric bulb for 10 minutes. 0.5 ampere is the current and time given is 10 minutes. We have to find the electric charge that flows through the circuit. So we know the formula, I equals to Q upon T, or Q equals to I into T. Okay. So I is 0.5 amperes and time is 600 seconds. So Q will be equal to 300 coulomb. Is this clear? Okay. Yash is saying yes. Okay. Now, what does electric circuit mean? How can we define electric circuit? Anybody? How can we define electric circuit? Hinal and Himani are raising hands. Okay. So, who? Both of you are raising? Two participants raised. 1 minute. Let me check. Okay, Hinal. Okay, Kavin. Okay, yes, Kavin, define.
A, a closed and a continuous path of an electric current.
Yes. So closed and continuous path of electric current is called electric circuit. Okay. It is closed continuous path through which current flows. Okay. How do we define 1 unit current? One unit current. Oh, sorry. How do we define unit of current? 1 ampere. Yes, Hinal. Okay. Hinal, yes, you define.
Ma'am, unit of current or current?
Unit of current hai to. Second question I am discussing. What is unit of current?
Ampere.
Ampere. Okay. So how do we define 1 ampere current?
1 ampere current is equal to the one coulomb of and wait sorry 1 coulomb upon 1 second.
Okay. When charge of 1 coulomb flows for 1 second, then it is defined as 1 ampere current. Okay. Calculate number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb charge. So number of coulombs constituting number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb charge. So we have seen Q equals to N into E. Okay. Charge Q is 1 coulomb. E is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Okay. So N equals to 1 upon 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So this is 6.25 into 10 to the power 18. इसको calculate कैसे करेंगे? 10 to the power minus 19 will come in numerator upon 1.6. When you will remove this, it will be 10. Now you have to solve this. So when I'll take 110 from 10 to the power 19, it will become 100 into 10 to the power 18 upon 16. When you will solve this both, you will get 6.25 into 10 to the power 18. So 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons will be there in 1 coulomb charge. Or 1 coulomb is equivalent to charge contained in 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. Okay. 1 coulomb is actually the charge which is contained in 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. Okay. So this questions we have discussed. Okay. Now electric potential. Okay. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? Anybody? No?
Yes, no doubt.
Okay, okay. So, now electric potential. So, actually, just to take some examples, suppose 2 tanks are there. Okay. One of them is filled till here, one of them is filled till here. Okay, and they are connected by a pipe. Okay. So, water will flow from tank A to tank B. If they are connected by a pipe, they will flow from water will flow from tank A to tank B. suppose two bodies are there. Bodies can be anything, ball, sphere, or anything. It is A and it is B. It is at 300 degrees Celsius. It is at 100 degrees Celsius. If they both are connected by a conducting pipe, or they are basically brought in contact with each other directly or by any means which is conducting, then heat transfer will take place. It will always take from higher temperature to lower temperature. Heat will transfer from A to B. Here water will transfer from A to B. Okay, so same is the case with electric potential also. So current actually always flow from higher potential to lower potential. Okay, or current flows through a circuit whenever there is a potential difference between 2 points. Okay, so in a battery, like the battery which you use in watches or any of the devices, actually battery is the equipment, or battery is the thing which creates potential difference in the circuit. So for
Like
anywhere,
lithium
yes, so it has
and
actually
lithium.
chemical actions takes place inside the battery, and it actually it is responsible for transfer of current or flow of current, because current always flows whenever there is potential difference between 2 points. Okay, so electric potential difference. Now how do we define electric potential difference? So let us see first of all the definition of our book. So we define electric potential difference between two points as work done to move a unit charge from one point to another. Electric potential difference is defined as work done to move a unit charge. Unit charge means charge whose value is 1. Only a single unit charge. Okay, or single thing. Unit means 1. Okay, so the work done to move a unit charge from one point to another. So potential difference V in terms of work and charge can be written as V equals to W upon Q. Okay, where V is potential difference, W is work done, and Q is charge. Okay, now SI unit of potential difference is volt. Okay, and unit of work is joule, and unit of charge is coulomb. Okay, okay, so 1 volt equals to 1 joule per coulomb. Okay, so how do we define 1 volt potential difference? When 1 joule work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another, the potential difference is said to be 1 volt, or potential difference between 2 points is said to be 1 volt when 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another. Okay, potential difference is measured by an instrument. What is the name of the instrument? Anybody knows what is the instrument used to measure potential difference between 2 points?
Voltmeter.
Voltmeter. Okay. So volt, how is voltmeter connected in circuit?
Parallel.
Voltmeter is connected in parallel. Okay. So now SI unit of potential difference is volt, and 1 volt equals to 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. So When 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another, potential difference between 2 points is said to be 1 volt. Potential difference is measured by an instrument called voltmeter. This you have to remember. And voltmeter is connected in parallel. So parallel is actually, suppose anyway, I can give one example here. Anyway, this circuit will come in detail in coming sections. So suppose this is bulb, suppose this is a resistor and I want to measure potential difference across this resistor, then I have to connect the voltmeter this way. मतलब resistor के दोनों रजिस्टर का एक टर्मिनल और वोल्टमीटर का एक टर्मिनल, रजिस्टर का दूसरा टर्मिनल और वोल्टमीटर का दूसरा टर्मिनल अगर ऐसे कनेक्टेड है तो इसको पैरेलल कनेक्शन बोलते हैं. ओके, voltmeter. This we can have any value like 2 volt battery, 5 volt battery. Suppose this is fine. Okay. And series means when ammeter is connected in series, one terminal of ammeter is connected to bulb, other terminal is connected to some other thing. Okay. This is called series connection. The other one is called parallel connection. Okay. So ammeter is always connected in series and voltmeter is always connected in parallel. Okay. Now, book exercise. How much work is done in moving a charge of 2 coulomb across 2 points having a potential difference of 12 volt? So, charge Q is given 2 coulombs, potential difference is given 12 volts, and we have to find work. So, W equals to Q into V. So, Q is 2 and V is 12, so it will be 24 joules. Okay. Now, name a device that helps to maintain a potential difference across a conductor. What is the device? मैंने अभी बताया था. Hinal and Himani are raising hand. Just now I told you कि कोई चीज ऐसी होती है जो potential difference maintain करने में use होती है.
मैम voltmeter.
Voltmeter तो एक instrument है. Yes, battery. Yes, battery. Correct. So battery is a device or battery is a thing which generates potential difference in a circuit, and because of that only current flows. Okay. Then voltmeter is an instrument used to measure potential difference. Okay. What is meant by saying that potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt? So basically you have to define 1 volt potential difference. I told you the 1 volt potential difference कैसे define करेंगे? When 1 joule work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another, potential difference is said to be 1 volt. Then how much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6 volt battery? So in numericals, first of all, you have to identify what is given. How much energy is given to an coulomb of charge, 1 coulomb of charge passing through 6 volt battery. Okay. This numerical I'll solve and show. So battery potential difference is 6 volt. Q is 1 coulomb. We have to find how much energy and work. They have same unit. Energy is actually capacity to do work. Heat, energy and work. All three of them have unit joule only. Okay. So W equals to Q into V. So it will be 6 into 1, that is equal to 6 joules. This is the answer. Okay. Now, till here, if you have any doubt, you can type the doubt or ask me the doubt. Okay, Hardik is saying 6 joule. Yes, it is correct. If anybody is having doubt, please ask doubt. And if no doubt is there, then type Y. No doubts. Hardik is also saying yes. Okay, Hinal Himani, no doubt. Kavin is also having no doubt. What about others? Is anybody having any doubt in this portion?
No.
No doubt? Okay, Avni is also saying no doubt. Okay. ठीक है, तो actually this meeting is also going to end, so let us reconnect and then we'll do further. Okay, so I am ending this meeting. Okay.